Bonjour à tous et bienvenue pour une nouvelle vidéo sur Darkest of Day. Et donc, on est parti. Donc, chargement, clusters, tatata. Même pas le temps de lire. Ok, donc on est rendu au moment où il y avait la guerre contre les peaux rouges, contre les Indiens d'Amérique. On va pas pouvoir descendre par là. Hop, on continue par là. Je vous suis, hein, les gars, on m'a dit de vous suivre. Hop. Bon, lui, il ne dira plus common. Hein. Aïe avant même de commencer sans armes ni rien, je me prends déjà une balle. Plein de chevaux. Donc il faut défendre cette position. Bon, vite. Aïe Ils sont durs à avoir, c'est putain de cavalier. Là, il y a du monde là. Ça arrive par en bas aussi. C'est un peu suicidaire ces indiens quand même. Aïe. Pas beaucoup de balles là-dedans. Aouh. Continue à tirer. Ah oui. J'essaye mais j'ai pas beaucoup de balles dans mon fusil, dans mon pistolet donc là. C'est bien, ils sont l'air de s'en foutre un peu de moi. Non mais là c'est la merde totale, on est plus que deux là. Tout seul. On s'entend plus tirer.
I gotta get you out of here! You gotta go now!
Donc voilà, on est sauvé par des futuristes, enfin des mecs qui viennent du futur. C'est toujours sympathique.
Pulse stable, blood pressure stable. Subject Alexander Dwars, male, 35 to 40 years old, no known family, active service with 7th Cavalry, presumed deceased, body not recovered. Preliminary psychoevaluation, post-traumatic stress consistent with periodontal. Subject otherwise considered neurologically sound.
C'est bien, vas-y, aveugle-moi.
High percentage likelihood of operational fitness. Subject is no longer comatose.
Et mon nom, Alexander
Alexander Morris, you are indeed back among the living. Please come up here so I may tell you about your future in service of history.
Au service de l'histoire.
You are in the future from your perspective. around 300 years or so, if
Merde.
you're curious. We are Chronotech, and through the research and efforts of our founder, Dr. Ranier Cole, we have made time travel not only possible, but practical. It's a recent innovation. Dr. Cole took his first trip 20 years ago, and we are very careful in our travels. We use it only for research. But what a fantastic gift. The mysteries alone we've solved. Chronotech travelers witnessed monoliths being raised at Stonehenge. Another team discovered why the Mayan civilization disappeared. We've discovered and learned so much. But with the power of time travel comes the responsibility of protecting history. Dr. Cole is a fanatic about this. It's one of the reasons we call him the Father of Time. He knew changing history would be dangerous and foolish. Together, the goals of discovery and protecting history form the prime objective of Chronotech. Keeping that in mind, there have been some very disquieting developments. First, Dr. Cole is missing. I fear the very Father of Time is lost somewhere, sometime out there. Second, we are identifying certain historical events out of place and certain people being put suddenly in harm's way. We discover new anomalies every day and we can't find the cause or connection. I can explain neither Dr. Cole's absence nor the changes we've been seeing, but I have a strong hunch they're related somehow. That's where you come in, Alexander Morris. You will be sent to different places in their times of great strife and change, charged with saving those people facing an untimely end. You are the perfect candidate to help our cause, and I'm sure you'd like to show your gratitude for being rescued from certain death. There's more you need to know, and you must have some questions. For the answers, step into the portal and meet the man who will help you along in your quests. Agent Dexter.
L'agent Dexter, entrer dans le simulateur d'entraînement. Donc voilà, donc c'est une société qui va dans le passé, qui va juste faire des petits trucs vite fait, vite fait. Et donc,
I guess you're the fucking new guy, huh? Now you got some work to do, and I think you should start with some weapons training. Things are a bit different these days.
il est gentil. Donc voilà.
We're sending you out with a rifle and a pistol. Depending on when you're headed, you'll be issued the right guns for that time. You can only carry 2 guns at a time, but you can pick up any gun you want to find.
Putain,
See if you can sight in that old boy.
putain. C'est mieux quand ça bouge
Well
pas.
done. I think you have the right idea. For a quick reload, fire again when it flashes green. If you miss it, your weapon jams up and it takes even longer.
Ah ouais, je me suis enrayé.
You can zoom in a bit with the weapon's sights and get a more accurate shot.
Ah merde, fallait le tuer mais sans faire de...
Let's see you put that to work. Take out that soldier. Not too
Ah,
bad.
voilà.
But out there, they don't stand still. Hit some moving targets.
Bah, je vois depuis tout à l'heure la cible mobile.
Hey, you can keep at this as long as you want. But no matter how many targets you knock down, you ain't winning the big stuff bunny.
Ouais, je sais, je peux quitter, mais je vais finir mon chargeur. Oula, c'est bien en plus. Hop, un petit coup dans le dos, ça fait toujours du bien. Petite arme d'époque, c'est super bien ça.
These
Grenade.
are standard issue stick grenades. Just aim and let them fly.
Oula, j'ai...
Toss a couple out there and see if you can take out old Hans.
Ah, chica. Oui, je lui ai un pile dedans.
Hot damn, just like a big old firecracker. Toss a few more if you like. Old Hans will keep on coming back.
Ciao. Ça se prend du
Remember,
piston un petit
they
peu,
can
quand
throw them at you too.
même. Non, ils m'en lanceront pas.
All right, son. I think you figured out them grenades.
D'accord, donc les grenades c'est fait. Hop, hop, hop. Ouh, le canon.
We might run across some
L'artillerie.
artillery, so let's get you checked out on the big guns.
Oula.
You
Ça,
can
c'est-
change the cannon's aim from left to right and adjust the angle of the
Peu en arrière.
trajectory to dial in the range. Be patient and plan ahead. You can't swing this thing around like a 20 gauge.
Déjà C'est bien l'artillerie, j'aime bien.
All right, let's get you checked out on the map system. Bring up your map and take a look. The icon indicates your location.
Putain, je me
Those
demandais pourquoi je suis
circles are
bloqué.
your objectives. Enemy locations, when we know where they are marked in red.
Ok. Prototype map. Une map prototype quoi. N'importe quoi.
There's a couple of things you need to know. First of all, there are certain people that need to survive. They'll be surrounded by a blue aura. If you kill them, it knocks the time stream all cattywampus. That brings all sorts of unwanted attention and it'll get you killed faster than shit through a goose. To neutralize them, aim for the legs, shoot for their shoulders. Just don't kill them. There's another way to take out the blue aura enemies. A new experimental weapon called chasers. Unleash these glowing little gremlins and they'll seek out enemies with blue auras, knocking them unconscious and taking them out of the battle while keeping them alive. Be careful with these. You gotta be within throwing distance for them to do their job.
Sympathique.
You'll pick up the rest as we go, but just remember, don't kill the guys with blue auras.
Oui, bah je tuerai pas,
I'm
t'inquiète.
gonna try to keep you from making the big stupid, but the rest is on you. Stay in line, follow officers' orders, and keep your head down.
Ouh,
Get ready
bon,
for
ok.
war, son.
Ok, mais c'est bon. Oula, eh oh. Tu fais pas ça à côté de moi. Hihi.
Welcome back, Morris. Dexter, I'm assuming your training session went well?
Yes, ma'am. I ran his rear through the gear and he seems to be gripping gravel.
Very well. After consulting with the Chronotech time stream monitors, I've isolated 2 individuals in immediate danger. Joseph Welsh is a soldier in the Union Army in the United States Civil War. He's supposed to be away from the action, working as a supply clerk, but he's suddenly been moved to the front lines. Our other target is Captain Petrovich, a Russian officer in World War I. He and his troops should stay together through the war, but they're now in the path of a crushing German counterattack at Tannenberg. If either Welsh or Petrovich meets an untimely end, the repercussions could be far-reaching. Rescue them from their current crisis, and our reintegration team will get them back to their time period safely. Dexter, have you prepared mission briefings?
Yes, ma'am. I've prepared mission strategies and maps and loaded them to the view screen up there.
Then I'll leave both of you to your business and look forward to your successful return.
Well, you got a choice to make. Where are we going?
On va où? Alors on va où? On va où? Eh bah, soit les Allemands en fuite, soit le déplacement de nuit. C'est quoi cette mission?
This is during the opening days of World War I at Tannenberg. You're in the 2nd Russian Army, which has 3 big problems. Number 1, 1st Russian Army General Renkamp wouldn't piss on 2nd Army General Samsonov if he was on fire. He's hung the 2nd Army out to dry just because he hates Samsonov. Number 2, both of these dumb shit generals have been broadcasting their orders on the radio, unencoded. Number 3, the Germans know all this, and they're set to kick Russian ass. Hell, after this one, Russia doesn't march on German soil again until 1945. The 2nd Army is destroyed. Over 125,000 Russian troops are lost. Somehow, Petrovich has been moved to the 2nd Army. We know he made it out of Tannenberg, but about 100,000 Germans are breathing down his neck. We're gonna get you close, just south of the town. But it's gonna be a fucking mess out there, which means it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find Petrovich. I'll be there to help you track him. Look for me when you get there.
Ok, donc ça c'est avec
All
les
right,
ça.
I got good news. You already know how to use this war's weapons. That's the only good news there is. You know about this battle. It's the bloodiest day of American history. The Battle of Antietam in the Civil War. This is the night before all the shit flies. You'll be scouting rebel positions and learning the lay of the land while moving into position to meet Joseph Welsh. If you're lucky, we might even find him tonight. That'd save a whole lot of hassle. You're going in just outside of Union Camp. You'll be attached to a scout patrol. Join them and follow orders as you move ahead. Keep your eyes peeled, your head down, and your powder dry.
Ok, donc soit la guerre de sécession où il y a une patrouille, soit les Allemands en fuite. Donc, il y aura quelques missions. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Je sais pas. Donc, ouais. Donc, on verra ça la prochaine fois. On va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Donc, merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo et bye bye.